Again, have to add screen region for some odd reason. I always have to do this every single time. It's really annoying, and I have to find a way to do something about it. So this guy just limped. We totally missed. He checks to me on the flop. He checks to me on the turn, and he checks again on the river, and he actually just had bottom pair on the deal button, and he did nothing with it. So we have nothing. He checks, we'll see bet. He calls, so he has something. He might have had a flush draw, so we'll check here. We have nothing, so we'll see what he has. He had queen 10, so he actually has his out kicked, and he actually called with queen high there to a c-bet. So yeah, that's a bit odd. Seeing as he just limps on the deal button, checks it around a lot. He's just willing to let the cards play out and then do odd things. I don't know if he's trapping or... Oh my god, I hate Jack 6. He showed willingness to check call with just high, and now he folds. That's odd. Why did he check call there and now he folds his dealer button? This guy makes no sense. I mean, the queen 10. Oh, I see, it was an open ender. That's why. So we got bottom pair. Let's see where it stands. Probably not good then, seeing as he called. He might have had a flush draw, so let's just call and see if our 5 was good. Nope, he hit the king. So queen 3, also terrible hand, but let's see. We hit top pair. We'll check re-raise. Let's go to 85. He makes a call. A jack gets there, but an ace also gets there, so we'll check twice. We'll call the 40, and he had king queen, so it's a split pot now. We have ace queen on the button. We hit our ace, so only a 9 beats us at this point, and he folds. So this guy is willing to fold a lot. 2-5 suited. Let's call. Wow, terrible board. Very terrible board. He had pocket 7s. I have no clue why this guy is playing so terribly and still winning. 5-7. We can see bet this, but I don't think he's gonna believe us. And he is. So he's just playing his own cards and seeing what he has, so he can show aggression and win things. So we can consider him a bad player, I think. He has checked before, so I think he hit there. King 9, obviously a strong hand, heads up. We miss, but I think this also missed him. Let's see. He insta calls. What does he have? I just want the information. So we had an ace, so we had a gut shot. Well, we have ace queen. Let's go to 60. He calls. We have a gut shot, so let's go to 75. He calls. We have 2 pair with an ace, so let's check. Check again, and we have ace high, so we should win this. We do. I find it odd that he called there though. Yeah, Jack deuce not playing here. I mean, sometimes he makes a decent play, and then in other parts like this, why does he do that? We have middle pair, so we'll check and then just see what he does. That actually changes the board a bit, but he insta calls, check, and then he should check, and I win this. Yep. This guy is really odd. So 9-3 on the button. We hit bottom pair, so we'll bet into him. He makes the call. Ace high gets there. We make 2 pair. So let's bet 125, and he folds. King 5, let's go. We totally miss and are giving up this hand. So yeah, last video, if you haven't seen it, we got our very first loss. We were undefeated 6-0, and now we're 6-1. This should be a win, seeing how this is playing out at this point. Even though we're even, of course. I have a backdoor flush draw. Now I have a gut shot, and we totally miss. I mean, I'm not gonna bet here, I'm not gonna do anything. I get to see 5 free cards. With the draw heavy hand, I mean, of course it isn't a big pot. We hit top pair here, we're gonna go to 95. He makes the call. We hit top pair with a flush draw and a gut shot of the 9. Let's just see what he has. He had 9-8, so yeah, we took the pot there. So he's willing to call us with second pair, that's good to know. We have a6, I'm out of position, so yeah. This guy, really weird. It's just that I can't make sense of his plays, that's a bit annoying. So we flop an open ender, we're obviously gonna call here. We do not make our open ender, we're just gonna call here. We do not make anything, so we'll check here and get some information about his hand. So he had the same hand, he also had an open ender. 10-4 suited, we get a free flop. We totally miss, so we're gonna give up this hand. I don't think ace high is even good, but we hit a 4. We'll check here and see if he bets. I'm gonna call, of course. See what he has. He had a 4 as well, and he made 2 pair on the river. I mean, he made a higher pair on the river. So we had him on the turn. 5-4 suit, offsuit, sure. We flop Kadoosh, but we'll make the c-bet. He makes the call. This guy is willing to make calls, but we'll get information. 10-7, so he had the gut shots. This guy is willing to make calls on the flop, but then he does other stuff that make no sense. He's just playing totally different than I would expect, but he doesn't seem to be such a bad player. I flop a flush draw. Now betting a flush draw on a paired board usually isn't good, but I mean, it's heads up, right? Jack 3, I'm gonna fold this. I hate jacks with low kickers. Jack 4 like this, but we're gonna raise just because we have the button, and we flop trips. So let's slow play this. Let's make a c-bet here, and he folds. That's saddening. Yeah, king 8, strong hand. We got bottom pair, so we'll check call. We got an open ender, so we'll check call anyway. We make our open ender, so let's go 190, make it seem like an overbet. And we have the king, so yeah, we got it. 2-7. I mean, you might say, yeah, 2-7 is the worst hand in poker. It's true. 2-7 is the worst hand in poker, but no limit hold'em. Not in poker, of course, just no limit hold'em. But this heads up though, you usually want to see a flop. So we make button pair, a backdoor flush draw. We still have bottom pair. See what he does. He bets into me twice. I'm gonna give it up here. I don't think my bottom pair is strong enough. King Jack on the button. Totally with the board, and he leads under into me. I'm gonna give it up. He's playing a bit more aggressive than I would expect from him, but he's playing fine at this point. We basically make aces. He checks to me, so we'll bet 75. That was quite a fast call, so we'll check to him here and call this. See what he has. He has 10-6, so yeah, we win there. Yeah, we're on the button. I mean, I'm willing to play a decent pot here. He checks to me. Let's check to him again. Let's just check twice. I mean, our queen can be good, but he had a king, so. Wow, he 3-bet me with king 3 suited. That's good to know. A6, check, check. Check, check. We basically have 2 pair with an ace. I'm obviously calling. Check. He bets 90. Let's see what he has. And he has a deuce. Wow. So, king 8. We totally miss, but we're on the dealer button. He leads out into me. He does it a lot though. Leading out into me just to steal the pot. I think it's a bit odd, but yeah, whatever. Jack 8, we totally missed this. We're gonna give up this hand out of position, and we're back to even. Ace King, really strong hand, willing to go all in with this. We got top pair, and it's a dangerous board, so let's bet 85. We got trip aces with top kicker, so let's bet 275. If he has the flush, he has the flush. He checks to us, so we'll bet 750, basically announcing, look man, we got it. And want to get your entire stack. And he did fall, so Jack 5 out of position. I obviously should have folded there. I have no clue why I called. 8-7, wanna see a flop. We hit a gut shot and a backdoor flush. We got nothing here. He leads out into me twice, this time for 30. It's really odd, this guy, his bet sizing, the leading out into me while I'm on the bottom. It's totally different place. Wow, he had 4 those, I had 2, 5. We have an ace, so yeah, let's call here. He probably has an ace as well. We make 3 aces. So let's raise it to 120. He makes the call. He checks, let bet 320, and he gives up there. I guess he thought that board didn't hit me, so he made 2 pair here. We'll bet it here, see what it does. He makes the call. That's a dangerous card, so we check. He bets 120, we have to pay him off. He got his open ender on the end. So yeah, that's a bit annoying that he made his open ender. He 3-bets a lot though, and he's gonna lead out here again, isn't he? Yeah. What's with the lead outing? Pocket 8, we're gonna 3-bet this time. He makes the call. And will lead out for 120. He re-raises. So I think maybe he had it there, maybe he didn't. He's showing a lot of aggression anyway. We got top pair. We obviously gonna re-raise him here. We'll bet 275. He makes the call. We'll check and see what he had. We had a 5, so yeah, we're back in the lead. I mean, this guy does a lot of 3-betting, stuff like that. Leading out, which I'm not a big fan of. We need a 10 for the nuts. We totally miss, and I think he also missed totally, so yeah. We're in the lead, but yeah, Jack 3, you know my thoughts about that if you followed the series. Ace Queen, so we'll go 120. He makes the call, we flop the nuts. So we'll go 225. We're willing to go all in here. We have the second nut flush draw. He has nothing. He needs a king or a 10, or he's done for, and he is done for. So we flop the nuts, and we gutter against some guy that I consider to be a pretty decent player. He played a bit odd in my opinion, but it was really good. So yeah, we're 7-1, and I just noticed you can actually see this little box I'm dragging around, which is fine because it actually shows the amount of money I have and everything. So yeah, I gotta figure out how to fix the screen region issue though. So thanks for watching, and see you for the next one.